What's up, basketball fans, or should I say football fans today? It seems like Georgia's football team just sent shockwaves across the college football world. Welcome back to the channel where we break down all the biggest moments in sports. Today, we're diving into an absolute showdown from this past week in Georgia, absolutely mauling no. One Texas and restoring their place in the SEC pecking order. What do you think? Is Georgia back to being a national championship contender? Let me know in the comments. And as always, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more breakdowns of the biggest games in sports. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, heading into the game, Texas was sitting pretty as the #1 team in the nation, undefeated, riding high. But by the time Georgia was done with them, Texas looked like a team that never even saw it coming. It was like the Georgia Bulldogs were playing possum this whole time, only pretending to be roadkill in the first half of the season. Final score 3-0-1-5. The Bulldogs absolutely mauled the Longhorns, and by the second quarter, Texas fans were watching their season flash before their eyes. Now, credit where it's due, Texas didn't just roll over. Sarkisian turned back to Ewers after halftime, and Texas finally woke up, rallying in the second half. They clawed back into the game, pulling within 8 points by the fourth quarter. But it was too little, too late. Georgia's defense had already inflicted too much damage now. Let's talk offense, and I won't sugarcoat it. Georgia's offense wasn't exactly clicking on all cylinders. Quarterback Carson Beck struggled, throwing 3 interceptions, and his receivers couldn't seem to hang on to the ball. Let's talk about Texas quarterbacks. Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning were completely shell-shocked. They tried everything switching quarterbacks, but Georgia tortured them both. Dalen Everett had himself a game strip-sacking Ewers, and later picking him off 15 yards in 6 drives. That's all Texas could muster with Ewers. So Steve Sarkisian put in Arch Manning, and for a moment, the crowd came alive. But it didn't last long. Damon Wilson, I came in, strip-sack Manning, and it was like the air got sucked out of Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. Let me tell you, when Georgia's defense woke up, they came with claws out and fangs bared. They held Texas to just 38 yards in the first half, 38. By halftime, it wasn't even a game anymore. It was a beatdown. Georgia was up 2-3-0, and the Texas offense was in shambles. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. Even Georgia's head coach, Kirby Smart, said it himself after the game. Our intent was to come eat and be hungry, and boy, did they feast. The Bulldogs were a menace, and the SEC's pecking order just got a major reset. But the defense set them up perfectly. Georgia's scoring drives in the first half were all thanks to short fields. Beck finally came through when it mattered most, delivering 4 straight completions on a critical 89-yard touchdown drive. That sealed the deal for the Bulldogs, and the real story. Georgia's defense, 10 tackles for loss. Ewers and Manning had no room to breathe. It was pure domination. This is the kind of defensive effort that won Georgia 2 national championships under Kirby Smart.